400,000. Wow.
400,000 what? All right, so Braum takes off. Damn, I don't know. I need to consult the bones here so I know how much experience to give you knuckleheads. I was not ready for this. Uh,
I'm gonna say, oh, jackpot. I'm gonna
yeah.
hold up. Look at all these thieves picks this guy's got.
Yeah, that's worth a lot.
I told
Wait,
you,
we
Rose,
go through them.
hey, I found some more in some like studded leather armor and stuff. Do you want the thieves picks?
Of course.
All right.
This one's got 71 gold.
Fuck are the thieves picks?
They not very good assassins walk around with giant pockets full of coins.
Shing, shing, shing. What's that sound? What is coming up?
Give me a minute here, running some numbers.
Run these ones.
Run these ones.
I'm gonna have to make some more deposits.
Yeah.
Coins are filling me up, filling everything up.
Wait, what the ass? Can I not? Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me type. Just gonna round this off. And then did you guys finish looting the
I'm gonna
bodies?
point to this guy. This guy's got some gold on him. I took a little bit.
Paula immediately goes to the
Got
body.
60 more.
Also, if you guys remember, if you put gold and shit in that party chest, the party treasure chest, I can distribute the gold evenly for you.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Should've just done that.
That way you guys, I mean, unless you like going old school and being like, I'm gonna take 6 coins. I know you sound like
The
that.
one that's called treasure storage.
Yeah, it could be any of them really. Just that one
Oh.
is like probably the best one.
I'm gonna move the number of coins I found
What?
already.
You guys
What?
don't get experience for the dead birds. Get the fuck out of here with that. Delete those.
Each bird 2,000 experience. Yes.
Oh my god, this thing is so laggy. Let me add the experience, please. Man. I literally cannot click on this square. Holy shit. Oh my god, why is it doing this? Let me adjust this, please.
All right, all the gold I looted from the guy I already put in to the treasure chest. And this guy still's got some daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Grab those daggers.
I need to refresh
No,
my screen. My shit's being retarded slow. That's right, I said it.
Oh my god.
That's right.
say?
I said retarded. I said the R word.
It's a bad word.
Yeah. I said it with a hard retard.
Hard
That is a bad
R.
word.
The hard R. Man,
Hard R.
D.
there we go. Fuck, dude. This thing was like, it was all fucked up. I didn't even realize like all my scene folders and shit were missing. All right, there we go. Hopefully it's. Nope. There we go. Still running slow as dog shit, but a little faster. All right, now I can dole out this experience finally.
Studded leather.
You're taking
Anyone need studded
forever.
leather?
Tell me about it, dude. I was trying to like click on shit and it was just I couldn't like click on the boxes to edit them.
That Thistle guy, you can't even open him.
You can't open him? Oh, here, let me make sure he's lootable on death. God, it is slow.
Holding a rapier. We remember we saw something interesting on that rapier. We should probably give it to Huckle since he's been asking for one.
Disabled. He's not disabled from looting, and he is dead, so you should be able to loot him. Somebody's
I double
probably
click.
somebody's in him, I think.
No, usually when you click and it'll tell you if somebody's in them, but nobody's in them.
Oh. Here, let me test over here.
Just do a quick F5, see what that does.
Can I open any of these assholes? I can open this guy. Oh, you're right. I can't open him. Why for? Is he not?
I reload. I mean,
You gotta trust Hojo on this. Hojo knows about dudes being inside a dude.
Hojo is the Hoover vacuum of our team.
Yeah.
now I can't even. Now when I reload, it doesn't.
Just
No.
give it some time. Slow your shit.
No, I mean like it doesn't load it.
Give it time. My shit was being slow too. It says he's dead. Should be able to. So when I went to reload, it took a minute.
That's weird. Why is it saying Mariko is looting an actor?
That's why.
Because I was. I just reloaded.
Oh.
It shouldn't say that now. Because I'm keeping a second one open so that I can see what you guys see and identify problems and such. Alright, mine loaded. My fucking VPN isn't on, is it? No, it's disconnected. Yeah, I don't know why he won't open. So I'm gonna drag all his shit to the party chest since he doesn't want to fucking open up. He doesn't want to open his butthole.
We have a bunch of vampiric touches already. Just
What? Your mom has vampiric touch.
Right back.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want all this stuff, so move it all over there. Man, he's got good shit.
Does he have any nunchaku +1?
No. I mean, you guys
Then
know
he ain't got shit for me.
you know he's got a rapier +2 because stupid fucking bullshit.
actually, we can't see that, but now I know.
Well, if you were paying attention to the chat when there was attacks. Because I definitely saw that shit on my side. Alright, well, there you go.
Well, if nobody else can use it, I'll take that rapier.
Well, it's not it's not identified yet.
Yeah, it's not
but
identified. So he had a very nice cloak, nice boots, obviously a sick-ass rapier, several potions, suit of elven chainmail. Guy is
I would love to have me some.
yeah, well, you're a birdman, so
Doesn't change.
you need to have your shit custom made, which you could do.
Would I be able to wear the chainmail and be unaffected, or no?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, elven chain can be used by casters.
Okay. If nobody else wants that and the rapier, I will take them once they are identified.
I wouldn't mind taking that cloak.
Don't know what it does.
Don't you have like 3 cloaks already?
I don't have any magic items. I have my sword. That's about it.
You got a sick-ass
Okay.
sword? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's all my only magic item I got. You've been stingy on magic items.
You're wearing hide
Yeah.
+1.
Oh, am I? Oh.
And you have a longsword that's magic.
I don't
And
even
a
use it.
shitload of potions. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean you
well,
don't have
but
it. The fuck? Over here trying to get some
I'm
sort of
holding it
sympathy.
for.
You know where sympathy is in the dictionary? It's right between
Under my
shit
anus.
and syphilis.
Under my anus.
All right, I missed what was in the chest. Everything good?
Yeah, all the good stuff has been placed in the chest.
And they just have to be identified.
Yep. All right, gang. So standing
Where's this
around,
chest?
Brahm has left you guys, and you're Devlin, fake Devlin's gone.
Where's this chest?
It is in either the here. Actually, we'll make it the easy way for you guys to find it.
Whoa.
There you go. So if you look down in the bottom right corner where all your tokens are, you got a couple chests there.
Oh, okay.
Only one person can be in there at a time, just so you're aware.
Look here, Ellis. Is
Oh,
this
I just
studded
spent the
leather
next
armor
couple of
just
days
studded
trying to-
leather armor?
Huh?
Is this leather armor these guys were having just leather armor?
Did you guys want me to divvy out the gold that's in that chest?
Sure.
Sure. Good. Let's see if my new macro works.
Well, if we decide to do another downtime, I can identify the items. One day.
Probably have
per
one
item.
more downtime before the next day. Paula just wants to know if there's anything interesting about the studded leather armor. She's like, or else I'm just gonna go sell them.
Did someone do like was it detect magic on the stuff yet?
No one's done
Okay, I
detect
cast
magic.
detect magic.
Okay. So let's see. The Naughty Nalgus is magic. The
What about the studded leather armor on the that were on these rogues? Regular.
oh, did you guys not? Who's got those?
I grabbed one and I put one on my dog because I'm intending on selling them unless they're magical.
I see.
That's why I'm asking you, Ellis.
They are not magic. The daggers they had are though.
So then, does Eurelis tell me that the daggers have something magical?
Of course.
The
But you only
boots.
Oh.
the truth too.
So the boots
Right.
that Thistle was wearing, those are magic. His elven chainmail is magic. His rapier is magic. His cloak
He has
is
no-
magic. Guy was decked out.
Wait, is a wizard able to use elven chainmail and still cast spells? Elven armor
No,
like that?
only a fighter mage can. You have to be able to wear armor.
Excuse me. Okay.
Oh, wait,
had to
you can.
quantify-
You're a thief. Yeah, you can wear elven chain.
I'm highly interested in that, guys.
It's up to you, you know. I'm putting like the two daggers in the chest of identify, but I'm just telling Eurelis. Maybe you can tell us what this is later. But anyway, I need to go do something. I need to find this bitch, but I also need to sell some shit. Fuck the whiskers.
So do we report back to the bar or something, or?
No, you're on your own.
Hmm.
No outstanding quests. I mean, you got other shit you could do, but it's up to you guys. I'm
Yeah.
just here. You guys are fucking this monkey. I'm just holding the tail.
Nice. Well, we still got to go to the black market, so we can do that still.
It wasn't there like a day. We had like wait a day or something.
Yeah, today is that day though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well let's go then.
You guys don't want to like. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but
But you're going to tell us what to do.
no. I mean,
Well,
you got
we
a
wanna
bunch
put
of
back-
magic shit. I don't know. You want to try to get that identified, or I don't know what
Yeah, we want to get that
You're
identified.
Eurelis. I'll roll some dice for that freaking elven chainmail.
Oh, I don't think you got a magic item yet, so you should have it.
Are you guys receiving these coins? Oh, you can't see it, huh?
I guess not. Okay.
But you hear me, Tyler? You can just have it if you haven't had a magic item. I don't think you got a single magic item this whole day on.
He's taking the rapier.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's roll off for the armor then.
Oh, hold on. Before you guys do that, Frankie,
Yep.
can you get armor resized?
It's not that it's too small. It doesn't have the shit for your wings. Is the problem.
I know, but can you get it custom?
For a metric fuckload of money, yeah.
Wait, would I run into the same thing with the elven chain?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. I don't have it.
You don't have a metric fuckload of money?
Yeah. You guys are trying to alter a magic item, which is very risky, because they could blow it up, and that causes bad things. It's like putting a portable hole into a fucking bag of holding. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Just let me have dibs on any rings or bracers.
I mean, there's other shit in there too. You got.
The boots, yeah.
Oh, here, I'm gonna help out Huckleberry here and just move this shit over to him. Oh, you guys wanted to get him identified first. All right, so what are we doing? Are we trying to get shit identified? Are we doing it ourselves? Are we taking some days? Are we
Hala is gonna use
jerking our dicks?
Hala's gonna
Pretty
jerk
much
her dick,
that.
that's right. No, Hala needs to find what happened to her grand negus.
Her
So
grand
she,
negus.
Yeah, so she got that one coin from the one guy at the Ilmater, and so she's gonna cast locate object on the coin type thing to see if she can find
Oh,
other ones.
can you put that spell in the chat for me? If you just click on the name, it should pop up.
One moment while I shuffle some screens around.
Don't be over there making I'm tired sounds.
I'm tired. I'm cool. I just ate like half a pizza.
Oh, you're eating?
Mhm.
Congratulations.
I ate a stuffed crust Domino's pizza. Like it's the best pizza ever.
It's not
There you
though.
go. Oh shit, this shit's getting.
Dude, the stuffed crust is really good.
The distance is what I'm worried about. 60 yards plus 10 yards per level. So you're
So what I'm
basically
so
a
it lasts
living
8
metal
hours.
detector walking around for the next 8 hours. And
That's right. It lasts 8 hours. And what I'm going to do is retrace my steps from the Temple Joaquin going towards the Temple Loviatar. Sorry, the Loviatar.
gotcha.
Seeing if I find another coin in that area.
Yep. How long you? Well, I guess that would be like an hour or so. All right, so you take off to do that. What's everyone else? Let's just go down the list. We'll start with Rumpel Minskin.
So we're back to just
More downtime.
more downtime.
Let's go.
Well,
You guys were bitching everything was rapid fire. Now it's downtime city.
rapid. Oh, well, I guess in that case he'd just be working more on that the alchemy lab, and just if there's anything his uncle wants or needs. That well, he's just hanging out at home, waiting for people to see if any of that stuff gets identified of what we took off the.
Okay.
Took off the.
How are
Maybe
you guys
old what's
gonna
his
get
face?
them identified? Are you gonna do them yourselves, or are you gonna take them somewhere?
What does it cost when we pay them to do it?
It
Is it like a
costs.
ridiculous?
I think it was 200 gold. Let me check. You can also have. Before I speak out of turn, actually, I can't remember how much the Temple of Joaquin charges. I have to go look. That's gonna be.
We're gonna get a discount though, right?
I mean,
Only if you're with me.
only if you're with
Yeah,
this guy,
Paula's giving him so much
Joaquin
money.
Phoenix over here.
Special discounts. They come at a price.
Joaquin on Sunshine.
Let's see.
I-
Identify. Oh, they don't have identify. That's dumb. They should. So. Yeah, they would absolutely have identify. So let me fix that real quick. Add that to the list of shit they can cast. Oh, all their costs are fucking broken.
Yeah, I put a couple of items on Whiskers.
Yeah.
And in the battle, and they disappeared from inventory sheet.
You know why?
Why?
Because we didn't link Whiskers to the actor.
Well, it was just 2 of the short swords in the studded leather armor that was going to go
That's
sell.
fine. Yeah, well, we need to make sure that we link the token to the actor. Otherwise, the tokens become their own thing. That's how you get, like, an orc, and you can just keep dragging the same orc onto the fucking canvas, and it creates more orcs.
That's why I lost the gold that was on Whiskers too. All right, anyway.
That's why. Yeah, be careful when you're, like, adding shit to NPCs. Want to let me know so that I can make sure that the actor is linked.
Okay.
What the fuck am I looking for? Oh, I was gonna
Were
add
the
identify.
were the short swords any special or anything?
No.
All right, so I'll just say I just left them.
Okay. 300. So identify spell is 300. I'm just gonna say. So if your boy does it, it's gonna be. Oh, I have to do it in copper. God damn it. It even says enter cost in copper. What is that? That's gonna be. I don't even know. What is that? 300 is 3. Oh my god. 30,000 copper.
30,000? Yeah, 40, right?
Yeah. Fucking trying to go back to my 6th grade math here that I don't use anymore.
Metric fuck ton of copper.
60 platinum pieces. So there you go. That's how much that costs. But yeah. All right, you spend an hour or so retracing your steps, Hala, and you don't feel as though the coin is anywhere near.
Then I will continue walking around from Iloviatar. I'll just continue walking around towards the other temples that are in the area.
Okay.
And I've got 8 hours.
Yep. Just meandering about the temple ward. And let's move on to UR Ellis.
Well, today we're supposed to go to the black market, so I'd like to do that, but
By yourself?
No.
I'll go with you.
All right. Anyone else coming? I think. Was it Huckleberry need to come?
Huckleberry is muted. AFK?
Oh. What's up?
Did you need to go to that black market?
Huh?
Are you going to the market?
Were you gonna come too?
I can barely hear anybody, and I have everybody on freaking max, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they're asking if you were going to go to the black market with them.
I'd like to get that rapier identified first. I mean, you had a time limit for something that I was trying to do, but I think if I remember correctly, I have to go to the black market to accomplish that. So yeah, that would be Huckleberry's order of action is getting the process started to get that rapier identified, and then yeah, he'd probably head to the black market.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the black market with as many people who want to go.
Let's go get these items. Well, let's go get these items identified. But we can do it along the way.
Well, not really along the way. It's a whole day process.
Oh.
Yeah. You have a lot of
All right,
shit.
well, let's go.
Huh?
Me and you can go. Let's go.
All right. Well, Bocephus, what were you looking to do?
So I don't know if I really have a reason to need to go. I don't really need to go to the black market, and unless these guys need some extra muscle for bodyguard or
muscle.
something like that.
We need muscle. Yeah.
Okay, well I'll go to the black market then.
Okay. And then and Mariko is gonna tag along with you. And all right, and Rumpel is chilling with Uncle Randall.
Uncle Randall.
Uncle Randall. You guys are pouring. He's going over a bunch of plans with you. He asks you, so tell me more about what you plan on doing with this alchemy laboratory. I think I get the gist that you're trying to open a store. Have you looked into how you're going to acquire inventory?
Oh, I got some people going out to go out and look for things and try to see if we can make some stuff. Just kind of getting started thinking about it. Kind of discovered that maybe as a supplement to illusions that some potions might be good when out adventuring. So.
Well, if you're looking to get started, I am all for helping my nephew get a good business up and running. I would be more than willing to co-sign with you at the Temple of Joaquin if you need a loan.
Yeah, I think I might know somebody there too. Get this thing up and going.
Yeah, just keep that in the back of your mind. Alchemy supplies and bottles and mortar and pestles and various things that you're going to need can be quite expensive. I also know a guy that can make high quality glass.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm starting to try to grow that network of people. I've got a few people I found this past week that can help, and so now I'm gonna get this thing up and running.
Oh, sounds good. Did you make a list of the names that I told you about last week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in my notes page on
Sweet.
on the character sheet.
I'm gonna grab those after tonight's session. Make sure I started working on that shop a little bit this week, but I need to finish it up. Anyway, let's move on to the yum fun time over here. First, I need to crack open a lukewarm one.
Ew. The ice cold. Ew, lukewarm.
They're not lukewarm. They're still cold.
Good.
They could use lime, but it's okay.
Fruit in beer?
What?
Fruit in beer?
That's right. That's all Mexican beers are, is a delivery system for lime.
Scurvy, anti-scurvy.
Let's start with my notes here. And you're not going to get a map for this, people, so we're just going to keep you on the Westgate map. Did I show you guys? I did. So you can see it. It's right here. Is the Blackvale Market. Ping, ping, ping. So you guys head back to meet up with Kato Genji, aka Rat Tail. You find him in the same spot as he was in before.
I'm gonna have my disguise on.
Disguise with his disguise.
Disguise.
Okay.
Disguise.
So you head in there with your disguise. You see old Rat Tail. He's leaning up against a post. He's really eyeballing Hojo as all of you walk up. And he says, I really cannot get past the fact that you have a Tengu in your group. You really ought to think about maybe disguising yourself.
Can't
or won't? Never mind that.
He's got a little bit of a debilitating disease called honor, so you know.
Well, I can't fault him for that. Well, look, I might have a way for you all to get inside. There are a couple issues. One of my contacts wants payment. I was able to get it at a discount at 200 gold apiece. Or I have another client that needs a job done.
200 gold pieces.
You don't like quests? No. We're all quested out. Just take our money.
I love quests. What are you talking about? That's the whole point of the game.
I'll even pay to bypass the quest.
That's fine.
Pay to play. Pay to play.
Pay to play, yeah. Pay to win.
Dude, I have so much effing gold right now. Like, I could identify all the items and still pay my way in. Like, we need to spend it somehow.
You're not supposed to say that.
You say that now. And then you guys are going to find something in there that you're really going to want. You're going to be like, God damn. Wish I had the money for
I'm
that.
sure. That's why I'm only paying for the rapier and my way in.
I guess we'll pay 200 gold to get in.
All right.
How much is that?
In platinum?
Yeah.
That's going to be, what is that?
40?
40? 40 gold? 45? 40? I don't
40?
know.
40?
Divided by
40?
5. 200
40?
divided by 5. 40. We're going to go with 40. Yeah. 5 times 20 is 100. All right. 40 platinum for you platinum users. And, all right. So each of you go ahead and delete either 200 gold or 40 platinum. And then he says, all right, come back in 1 day and I'll have your permits.
You
Son of a bitch.
They just done the quest.
He says,
I think Frank is pulling our tail to have his way today or something.
nothing in the Black Veil market is fast.
You're never getting in that market, you guys.
You told us the other day.
Hate to tell you, it doesn't exist. He hasn't made it.
This is just a money scam. It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
he gets people in, then he tells the people.
Oh,
it's literally the only lead we have for both of our side quests, so we gotta try it.
That 200 gold was actually just so I could go talk to the guy that is able to know a guy that has permits.
He knows a guy that knows a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that like VA appointments where you have to
know a guy?
Go down to the Cutlass Supreme and ask them. You don't want to know for me. I'm not from around here.
So what's my total?
Hmm?
What's my total for the rapier and to get into the black market?
Well, for now it's 200. You're still gonna have to. So you have two options for the rapier. You can either pay 300 gold at like anywhere in the triangle market, or you can wait for Hala and she gets a discount. But it's 200 gold for the pass into the Black Veil market.
Okay, cool. I've got that paid then.
Are you paying the full 300 to have the rapier identified?
I'm just paid the 200 to get into the market.
Gotcha.
Oh, what are you up to?
Paula, she's currently looking for one of her friends who went missing. Well, one of the temple girls who went missing, who she doesn't really care for, but she's looking for her anyway because she went missing.
Okay, so Hall is preoccupied, so yes, I will spend the 300.
Okay. Go ahead and delete another 300 gold, and I will identify.
Is he able?
I will spend some money to identify the cloak and the boot.
Alright. 1 second here.
I'll spend the time to actually identify the the elven armor myself.
They said, fuck your discount.
That's fine. They can just waste money.
Yep, just go ahead and make sure you guys each 300 gold.
Obviously, no one's a Jew.
And what about me?
I minus 600. for the boots and the.
What do you mean?
cloak.
What about you, Urellis?
I guess
casting it
Urellis is.
yourself?
I guess
I'm gonna-
Urellis is a Jew because he's not willing to spend money. He's like, I'll just identify it myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna identify. I got pearls on me, bro.
Then use a pearl. As long as it's worth
I-
100 gold, and then you're laid out for the day, puking and shitting your guts out.
Okay, so I'll be puking and shitting my guts out. I'm gonna identify the elven armor.
Okay. And it is not an artifact, so I'm not going to make you roll.
Out of game, I bought a pearl for Urellis anyway.
Right.
Thank you.
And then, wait, hold on there, Hojo. You can't wear boots.
So
So do you want to pay for them to be identified even though you can't wear them?
yeah,
Okay, what a nice guy. And what else were you getting identified?
cloak.
The cloak.
Yeah, might as well pay for both. Because then if I have the boots, I'm gonna take the cloak since I paid for it all.
It's not that you can't have the boots, you just can't wear the boots.
I know.
You got chicken feet.
I gotta get them specially made.
What are you, chicken foot?
Motherfucking, you need toe socks or something.
Talon
Magic
socks.
elven toe socks.
Wait a second, what?
Did anybody want to try to identify the potions? That does not require identify.
Yeah,
Those are-
Rumpel can do that since he's getting into that business.
All right. What do you got?
Might as well start
Spellcraft?
to spellcraft. Yeah.
What else do you got? Let's see if anything makes it easier.
Spells. I got a few. Not anything really that would help there.
Just straight. You need to get yourself
How
some
about others?
herbalism and shit.
What others? Yeah. Where's my proficiencies?
It's the fist tab.
The fist tab.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and make a spellcraft check for me.
I'm coming. No, there it is. Okay. Spellcraft.
Oh, Bocephus, were you also paying the 200 gold to get your pass?
I did, yes.
Fumble.
Oh God, that was close.
Fumble confirmed.
No, that's a perfect.
Yeah, I know.
Perfect.
Super fucking know what these are.
Like it was in my blood.
Yeah. You take a little sip, a little sippy poo. You swish it around, gargle it a little bit, and you're like, that shit's a potion of extra healing. I've had those before.
Little minty.
Yeah.
Little hint of black cherry.
Fucking
currant.
4 of them, as a matter of fact.
Woohoo! Nice.
That guy was ready.
That guy was ready. Yeah. He was gonna open some ass whooping upon you guys if it wasn't for Braum.
Well, that cloak wasn't good for me.
You don't like that cloak?
Well, I can't use it. I don't have the wisdom rating for it.
No, that's not your wisdom. That's the wisdom of the cloak.
Oh.
So the way that works,
damn.
yeah, the way that works is it works as if the cloak itself has a wisdom of 18 for trying to camouflage.
Camouflaging, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
That's how that works. It's a good cloak.
Now that's like a ninja samurai type shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Even though I can go.
Yeah,
you can turn invisible. What the?
Yeah, he has.
The hell?
Obviously, he has a bunch of fucking assassin gear. The boots of varied tracks are like my favorite. He can just fucking walk.
Yeah, I can't wear them now.
Yeah, it's too bad for you. But these ones. So let's see. The wearer of these ordinary boots on command can leave tracks at a random type. So whenever you use the command word, it can leave anything from like basilisk tracks to hill giant, goats, wolves. Really great.
Dude, that freaking rapier is insane.
That rapier is nice, yeah.
You can cast haste.
Once
Damn.
per day. That's how he was able to whoop some ass. All right, let me give the rapier to Huckleberry. Does Huckleberry also have the, well, who has the elven chainmail?
Urellis.
Could be Huckleberry.
Oh, Huckleberry?
But I'd like to roll off against Thomas for the cloak, though. That's one of my life goals. That'll make me invisible.
Wait, what cloak?
What
The
cloak?
cloak
It's
that
There's
does
no cloak.
It's already disappeared.
Cloak is gone. The cloak was paid for. The cloak was paid for by Hojo, and therefore honorfully is Hojo's right to have it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm now honor bound by the cloak.
What about them boots?
Yeah, you can take them boots.
Can't use them boots.
You can wear the
Do
boots.
I need a special proficiency to use this rapier?
You have to set it. So I'm gonna walk you through how to do it. Go to your fist tab, and then hold control and click on rapier.
Okay, hold control, click rapier. Okay.
See where it says applied to? It's got that little plus sign. Click that.
Uh-huh.
Now in the drop down, find your new rapier and add it. There you go.
Cool.
Done deal. You're now proficient.
Very cool. Thank you.
You could probably drop those other 2 rapiers off somewhere, maybe in a box or something, so you're not carrying around so much weight.
Ellum.
No, you gotta have like 6 on you. Like your whole back is just nothing but a star of swords.
Yeah, it can't cast haste today because it was already used. In case you were wondering, that's why it's.
It can cast haste. I haven't even read it yet.
Yeah, it's a +2 rapier that once per day you cast haste on yourself.
Oh hell yeah. I'll probably just sell my other 2 rapiers that I have.
Okay.
And whatever they fetch on the market, like
You should probably be able to do that if you just open up the market triangle and then click on like any one of those.
Any vendor will take it.
Yeah, most of those vendors should allow you to sell it. Yeah, on the it's right here. This is the market triangle. Double click that coin, and then if you scroll down, you see all those fucking little links with the little faces. Those are all the shops that I've made. See which one. I don't know which ones are probably fine. Double click the coins.
Coins? What coins?
You're like hovering on it. Right here.
There's nothing there.
What?
I see 33, 32.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we didn't set that up for you. You need to, on the left-hand side, you see where it has the little banner icon that says journal notes? I'm going to help you set this up real quick. First, click on that.
Journal?
Yep, it says journal notes. It looks like a little banner underneath the, for you, it's underneath the pencil-looking icon. It's way over to the left side. It's on that sidebar.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
When you click that, all of the links will come up on the map.
Yeah.
First thing I want you to do is underneath that book icon, there's a pin that says toggle notes display. Click that.
Okay.
That way, anytime you're in any of the other menus, your notes will always be up.
It just. How do I know whether it's on or not? Oh, there we go. Okay.
It'll be like darker, I think.
Darker or glowy?
It should be glowy. All right, now you should be able to double click that market triangle icon.
Okay.
That'll open up all the shit about it, and you should see like these like fucking greenish looking links. Those are all the shops that I've made. I would recommend like picking, I don't know, probably the Ironheart Forge. Let me see if that one is available to sell shit or buy stuff. It does not buy stuff. Let me find one that buys stuff.
The Armorer does.
The Armorer buys stuff, yeah. When you open the Armorer, make sure you select yourself in the drop down where it says select character.
Okay.
And then you're going to go to the 2 coin icon on the tab. It's underneath the stall tab. There you go. Oh, I can actually see you doing it. As long as you've selected yourself, you should have the ability to sell anything that's in your inventory. And it should pay you out.
Okay, Thomas, are you willing to let me buy the cloak?
We can roll for the cloak. I was messing around.
Oh.
Like,
All right.
fine.
Well, if I win, I'll pay the 300 for the
No,
identifier.
you're good. I'm just. We can roll for it.
All right. What do we just roll? D20 and see who's highest?
Oh my God! No, there you go. Oh no, you roll a D20.
Oh.
Well, you're gonna probably get higher, so never mind here. Let me give it to you here.
Let me give you the boots then.
I can't wear the boot.
But we're going to go into a black market, bro.
Oh yeah, I can sell it at the black market. Yeah, give it to me.
Okay.
I got a sword I can sell too.
Honestly, with what those boots
What?
can do, they'll probably fetch a good price at the
Thank you.
black market.
Oh yeah, those are good boots.
Especially at auction, like shit.
For an
Yeah.
assassin, those boots are fucking the shit.
That's like a wet dream right there for an assassin.
I came just reading about them. It's crazy. Had to change my underwear and everything. It's fucking wild.
Any change after that? Keep it on.
That's legit. You're more of a man than I am.
I know.
All right. Jesus. Jeebus. All right. I'm going to give you guys a rest. We're going to say, like, you pretty much fucked around the whole day here. Poor Hala.
I haven't found shit, have
You
I?
haven't found dick all.
Your mom needs the rest.
You spend the whole day walking
Walking through all
around
of Westgate.
walking around. Well, not all of Westgate. That would take more than a day if you're trying to be, metal detector about it. We'll say that you were able in like a full 8-hour day, like checking every alley and really making sure you're paying attention to whatever the cues are of the spell, which you don't really know. You've never used it correctly. You know that it should be obvious, but we'll say that you were able to do like the whole northwestern side of Westgate and nothing. That bitch be gone.
All right. Well, then I will go back and take my long rest, exhausted.
All right, where are you going? Where is back?
You know what? No, back. I'm gonna go to the Temple of Joaquin.
Fuck yeah! Let's go. All right, so on your way back to the Temple of Joaquin, Phoenix, as you're coming through this intersection, you get this slight tingly sensation in your butthole.
Fuck.
Like
I don't
you
think
feel,
I've ever used it.
Yeah, you feel like there's something important nearby.
All right. I will follow my tingle. Where's it stronger?
Yeah, it really starts to become inflamed as you get closer to where the Black Veil Market is.
Oh my God. She's being sold as a sex slave.
Am I still kind of wearing the disguise shit that we bought?
Sure. I don't know. You tell me. Are you?
Yeah. Well, I never changed out of it.
Then sure.
Then I just kind of walk in towards that area.
Okay, you walk down these back alleys close to the Temple of Mask. People are looking at you all weird.
Do I find the guy that we talked to yesterday?
No. This is like towards the end of the day. Genji is not hanging out.
Okay. But I definitely like feel a tingle from the black market.
Somewhere in that vicinity, yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just walk away for now.
Okay. Your butthole starts to loosen up as you get further away from the area.
Fuck, I gotta go in there. Will the spell still work if I am in a wild shape?
Sure.
Okay. So
as long as it's on you, I don't think it requires any concentration. You just have like this sixth sense.
So I just I look at Whiskers like, Whiskers, stay close to me. I'm gonna look like you, and I just wild shape into a dog.
Okay.
And then Whiskers will be following me. And I'm trying to find where the closer it is, like pretending I'm sniffing shit.
All right, so you get right up to this large unmarked building, though you don't. Well, I'm not going to tell you don't get close, but as you approach it, you notice that. Well, actually, first give me a wisdom check. I'll tell you what you notice. I don't want to give too much away here. Oh, look at that. You definitely notice that some of the individuals around these streets are on fucking high alert, and they are watching you like a fucking hawk.
They're watching me.
You specifically. They could give two fucks about your dog, but you know their eyes are upon you.
But I noticed this building.
Yes, it's a three-story building. Looks like just a basic ass warehouse on the bottom floor. It looks very derelict on the top floors.
And my butthole itches for that building.
But your butthole is like fucking. The closer you get, the more that shit becomes hemorrhoidal.
I'm gonna go ahead and pee on the side of the building, like a bitch pee.
Okay.
And and then I want Whiskers to do the same. I just look at Whiskers like.
Did you do animal training to teach your dog to pee on command?
No.
Then, yeah, it doesn't happen.
All right. After I pee, I just like nuzzle Whiskers and just walk away back towards home.
All right. As you get further away, you feel like the eyes upon you are loosening up, as does your butthole.
All right. I'll remember the smell of my pee.
Oh, you can find. Oh, that's why.
I know I can find. I know I can find that.
Yeah, you feel like you can find it again.
And I go back and get back towards my place and wild shape back to my regular self. Grab Whiskers, like, come on inside now.
Okay.
And I don't know if Whiskers. I don't know if Eurelis is back at home.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'd be passed out in the room, puking and shit. You know, identifying stuff.
Right,
That girl has no constitution whatsoever.
None. Not going to consume provisions. If you guys had used spells, you can go ahead and reset those. I gave everybody a long rest. If you're damaged, you can go ahead and remove whatever damage you have. Actually, I don't. Can you do that? Let's take a look.
I don't think we can.
Yeah, you can. If you right-click on your token.
Okay.
And then in that little box or bar or whatever where it says 12, click in there and just put something audacious like plus 100.
So how does camouflage work? Does it just give me like a bonus armor or something?
You got to read the proficiency, which is in the player. I think that's in the player's handbook. I don't know
Okay.
I don't know which book has. It's either in the player's handbook or probably in the ranger's handbook. So if you go to the compendiums bar or compendiums menu in the top right corner, it's that little book-looking icon next to the two gears.
Mm-hmm.
You bring up. Let's check the rangers. Just type. Let's see. Ranger. Oh, I don't have it loaded, of course. It's in the player's handbook. You know what? I got another way. I didn't want to do this way, but I'll check the full items. See what we get. Opening the item browser. And then we're going to go to skills. And what proficiency does it say that it emulates?
Was it the wisdom was 18?
No, but it should tell you in the description of the item that it emulates a proficiency with that wisdom bonus.
It says a D20 roll of 7 through 15. Wisdom rating 18 is just a 20 on a D20 roll.
That's all it says?
at least on the little table there, but I don't see anything in the paragraph.
Okay. I'll have to look. It is in the Ranger's Handbook. I think it's straight the camouflage proficiency, but that's not in the Player's Handbook, so I'll have to look it up later.
Okay.
Basically, you try to hide and you make a wisdom check against the cloak's wisdom, not your wisdom. So you basically get a proficiency check of 18 or less. And then you fucking are able to hide in woodland settings. Or really any setting, it could be urban. You just know how to camouflage yourself in a surrounding, like, whatever the terrain is.
Gotcha.
All right.
And I have to not be moving, right?
Yeah, it's for hiding.
Okay.
For like ambush purposes and such. Okay. Where are we at? So it's a new day. Skipping down the freeway. What are we doing? Are we meeting up?
How early is it?
It's early. You
I'm
guys
gonna
had
head
whatever breakfast you wanted to have or whatever.
I would probably head as early as possible over to my temple and report what I found.
Your temple? Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So what is Rumpel doing?
Probably just you probably go to the tavern to eat because that's
Okay.
you see where people are, and then in between doing other stuff. But if these guys have something they want to do, he would go with them.
All right.
Something like that. So.
Let's do that. So we got Rumpel is meeting for breakfast. What is Eurelis doing?
I'll wait for Hala to return, and then we'll go to the black market.
You're just gonna get up early in the morning and head off to the black market without meeting up with people?
No, I said I was gonna wait for Hala.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well,
just Hala, not like meet up with everybody else.
I'll meet up with everyone else too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Eurelis wakes up as early as Hala, she can come with me to the temple.
All right, I'll go with Hala to the temple.
I'm up already early, so I'll go with you guys.
Man, so you two are not going to the tavern to meet up with people. Fucking Hojo, hold on one moment. Bocephus, what do you do early in the morning?
I got nothing special planned. Unless I want to check in with Phaedra and let her know what's going on, but I don't know she needs to know about. We just got into another fight. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Whoever's going back to the black market, if they need a traveling companion, I'll go with them.
All right, so you head back to the tavern as well. Hojo would probably head to the tavern, it sounds like. And then Huckleberry, are you meeting up at the tavern as well?
Sure.
Okay. So everybody meets up at the tavern except for Hala and Eurelis, who just fuck off and go straight to the Temple of Joaquin. You guys are sitting around for a while eating your breakfasts, and you don't see Eurelis or Hala come in.
After a short bit after finishing breakfast, Huckleberry will call and just start heading to the black market himself.
Okay. You guys talk about this business at all, or what are we doing here?
I'm not there.
I know you're not, but for the people that are there, you guys discussing what your plans are for the day, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody I'm gonna go to the black market.
Okay.
What are you eating, Frankie?
I'm eating Cheez-Its. They are delicious. They go good with Modelo.
There's Modelo time.
All right, so it sounds like the black market is on deck. Does anybody not want to go to the black market, or what are we doing? I feel like I'm trying not to guide you guys too much here.
I know Eurelis wants to go to the black market, but I want to report to the temple first.
Yeah,
ask for
I'm very aware of what you two are doing.
And then if those guys want to go to the black market, well, that's on them.
Yeah. All right. Is anybody not going to the black market in the morning? I'm going to take that silence as a no.
No.
All right. So we got a good majority of you are heading to the black market, but a couple of you are pit stopping, just skipping breakfast and going to the Temple of Joaquin. So let's handle that first. Man, I am fucking like hot as balls in my room. Need to open a window in here or something. Oh,
you're pajamas.
You're gonna like this new Temple of Joaquin. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
I filled out your whole temple. So let me drop 2 knuckleheads in here, and then I'm gonna put all of you bastards on the map just because I don't know how else to handle this. I don't like having dead scenes, but only Hala and fucking Eurelis are here.
Sounds like there's about to be a throwdown.
Just do that. I keep forgetting about my party actor. There you go. I think you should be able to see it.
Whenever it pops up.
Oh, did it not? What the fuck, over? Preload scene. Let's try that. I'm glad I have this, so it's not doing the thing. Why 4? What if I hit F5? It's good to see, like, what happens on your guys' side when I try shit.
That way you have a second screen?
Yeah, I have. So I have Mariko is basically a player.
So you can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah. That way I'm not like... Because I always feel like I'm in the dark. I do the things that I'm supposed to do that are supposed to work, but then they don't do shit on your guys' side. So is this because I didn't set it for you guys to be able to see it? What the fuck is going on with this thing? I activated it.
There we go. Nothing's happening.
Now it's working. There we go. Alright. That's weird. I did it. That's all I did last time and it just didn't work. Alright, here you go. Temple of Joaquin. In case you were wondering what Joaquin garb looks like, there it is. Very golden, very gaudy. Look like a bunch of fucking Renaissance piss ants. They have like gems and shit all over their clothing. The place is crowded and busy and loud. There's coins just being exchanged all over the place. There's like little mini deals going on inside of here. So
this is more of a black market than the actual black market.
I mean, this is the market within the market. So the Temple of Joaquin is actually like huddled within the market triangle. It's where people go when they want to like buy extravagant shit. They need loans. They need to exchange coin.
Wait, the Black Veil Market is at the Temple of Joaquin?
No, the Black Veil Market is separate. Think of the Temple of Joaquin as like J.P. Morgan Chase. This place be like the fucking a combination bank and fucking stock market.
Since I know we're going into the temple, I just kind of like start counting out some coins and like I give out like 10 coins to Eurelis, and then I take 10 coins. Like whenever you see a giving plate, just give one. All right. Temple Joaquin, we're really big on money and transactions. You know, one day I swear to God, I'm gonna have one of these fucking temples for myself, but I'm gonna make it in a forest. Anyway, let's go. And then I'll start walking in towards where I know my...
Where you know your what is?
Where my Grand Tabar Yalara is.
So you have the high bitch be here.
That's the gold coin mistress.
Mm-hmm. And then the bitch you were normally talking to is right here, Yalara Brightbuckle.
I go ahead and move to her too, and then I'm like tossing coins into the giving plate and looking Eurelis, give coin.
Yeah. Give me a chance. I'll plop in a couple coin.
A couple,
and then
a couple. How many?
No, you just. I
I don't
say
know, he
just
gave
one
me
coin.
10, so I'm
One
putting in
coin.
2.
I look at her. It's just 1 coin per plate. 1 coin per plate.
Oh, sorry.
And I look and say, Grand Trabara. Grand Trabar.
Yes. What do you need? I'm busy, and you see she's talking to like 3 younger gentlemen.
Told me to speak with you when I found information on that certain matter about the Sindar.
Oh, yes.
Talk in private.
Yes, we should talk in private. Follow me. And she leaves.
All right. And Urella, stay close. And you see Hala just like putting coins in random random plates as she's passing by too.
You should put 2 in here. There's 2 bowls.
Yes. Pling pling. I'm gonna deduct 20 points from my thing soon too.
All right. She says, "You two, fuck off," and they leave.
Jeez.
With all
come
due
in.
respect.
You have permission.
All right. What is the big deal? What have you found out?
So I take out the coin and I show her. It's like, I've been using this to track where the Grand Sindar went. She had one of these coins at her time. Turns out she's in a building near the black market. A bunch of people were looking at me while I was a dog. Go with that. And let's just say that she's in that building. I just don't know how to get in, and I need advisement.
I would advise not going in there.
What about the Grand Sindar? Not that I'm a fan.
Well,
she is part of our church.
If she has gotten herself mixed up with the Black Veil, she is lost to us.
So don't save her, is what you're saying?
We've lost many a cleric to that place. They seem to hunger for anyone with Joaquin's holy symbol.
I kind of like clutch my holy symbols, like, so I definitely should not go in there.
I think it is in yours and your friend's best interest to steer clear of that place.
No, I have to go there to get some vengeance.
Urellis has a mission to go there. Is there any way to get in safely?
No.
And by the way, I was a dog at the time. How did they know I was me?
I couldn't tell you. They have eyes everywhere, and to shroud the eyes of mask would be very difficult.
I look at Urellis. It's like, I don't know. That might be a trap for me.
I mean, was it? My contact was a member of the mask. I'm trying to help them get revenge, so they'd still let me go in and talk to them to find out who killed my partner.
And I look at Urellis. I don't have an invite into the market, though, so that would make it more difficult for me, too.
But yes, you should. Well, all you have to do is pay the Kato Genji guy $200. 200 gold pieces.
What's a buck?
A buck is a type of gold piece back in that country.
I see.
Well, I suppose if I disguise I'm sure they know me. I look at the Grand Tabar. It's like, so we just roll over and let her go.
I mean, if it was my decision, I would say that she got involved in something that she shouldn't have. And as much as it is sad to lose somebody so high ranking to the church, I don't think it's worth sending more of us in there. We don't have any sway over that place. No amount of coin or influence that we can provide can buy our way out.
I almost feel kind of at fault because I was asking her to see if she can broker a deal to find something for me for a pandemonium spear that I brought back.
You should feel horrible.
Damn.
My inner voice. You should feel horrible. Oh, Jeff.
You should just cut your hands off.
And I look at Urellis. What do you think I should do, Urellis?
Laura says, I feel like some decisions are going to be made that I shouldn't hear. I'm going to excuse myself. And she walks away, shutting the door behind you. Or her.
Weird. I am getting sick of the politics. Look, Kato Genji said he was getting all of us in there. We're going to the market. And, you just stay next to us.
She just let us into this area without even checking. We need to check some doors here. Oh.
Just books and shit, records. Those are like sales records from the shops.
You know how much money they've been making off of us?
Well, I don't really buy much, I never had much until now.
Yeah, these stairs go up to the living quarters.
Look, well, I know we got here bright and early, but let's go try to catch up with the other guys. I mean, they're all planning on going to the market, so we should try to catch up to them.
No. Something's fishy about this. I mean, as much as I didn't get along with the Grand Sindar, still part of this temple. For us to just let go like that, first Bowen, now the Grand Sindar, doesn't it seem kind of dark and ominous to you?
No, I mean, you told me the lady was into some weird shit like Loviatar stuff, so.
Yeah, but that was like kinky sex shit, not like selling her soul to like some kind of whatever Temple of Mask is doing.
Well, the Temple of Mask are just, thieves. Like that's who I was associated with. They just do underground deals and such, and mercilessly kill anybody that wrongs them. So we just go into the market and we chat around, and maybe we'll get some leads. I'm sure that the mask will help me out because I'm trying to get vengeance for one of their people that were lost.
Think I'll be safe there?
You
think I'll be safe there?
No, but we got Bocephus. I mean, who's gonna approach with him around? I mean, he just flex a peck and
I would
knock people over. And then we got Hojo, and he'll honorably backstab someone or something.
Yeah.
I look at the table of discount goods.
Everything's locked up.
Damn it. Well, am I able to go upstairs?
I have not built upstairs. It's just fucking rooms and shit. I'm not gonna make a map for that.
Alright, no need to make a map.
That's like where your room is. Bowen's up there if you want to go see his sorry ass.
Fuck Bowen right now. Bowen still owes me 25 gold.
He's emaciated ass.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go catch up with the others. They're waiting for us. I think. Well,
I do have somewhat of a plan though. When you go, before we even leave this room, and I look at Whiskers, and I'm like, Whiskers, you're gonna go back home, and you stay home. You got it? That's Bowen right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's gross.
That's what he looks like.
I look at Whiskers
like someone who lost it all at the casino.
Yep.
Like Whiskers, I tell you what, Whiskers, go upstairs and you stay with Bowen. Stay with Bowen, Whiskers, until I come back, okay? You got that, boy?
He fucking whimpers and goes up.
Hey, I know you don't like that look. Fucking dog. I'm going to change into a mouse right now.
Right,
You're gonna carry me in your pocket. Right, meow.
This guy.
You're gonna carry me in your pocket all the way to the black market.
Sounds good.
All right. And then first I start changing into ratty ass clothes and stuff. I fucking drop my druid shit, and I pocket my symbol, and I just dress up in the raggedy ass disguise, and you see me grab the floor and just kind of smear the. Oh no, the floor is actually pretty clean. She's like, God damn it, we cleaned the floors really well here.
Yeah, this place is spotless.
It's I look at you, it's hey, you have any grease on you?
What? No. The only grease I got is on this cloak you gave me that you put the dog piss on.
Good. All right. I just start rubbing it and just putting it all over my face just to get a little bit more of a disguise.
All right, these
and
two
I'll turn
assholes come walking down as you're smearing your face full of gross shit. And they They both kind of like, ooh.
I look at them like, what are you looking at, fag? And I just transform in. I just turn into a mouse and jump into Eurelys's pocket.
Okay.
Of course, my pocket is almost non-existent because it's women's clothing. All right.
All
right, and then we'll go meet up with the people.
Okay, so moving back on. All right. Let's see here.
Let me take a piss. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bio break, and then we'll move on to the intro of the black market. BRB. All right, Frank's back. So the bitch. So the first group of you assholes makes it over to the Black Veil Market entrance, and you see Mr. Kato Genji is waiting for you. Let's do this one. Man, I need to make a macro that sets all these fucking maps so that they're in the navigation window. Another macro I gotta make. Where is this damn map?
The map.
The map. This one? Ah, that's not what I want. What the actual F, yo? There we go. Let's activate this. Alright, back to ye old Westgate map. And you guys head over here to the Black Veil Market, which you can't read because I'm not giving you any notes about that shit. If you guys are wondering how the color coding works here, anything in green you can open. It'll have information on it. The purple shit, you know the location, but you don't know enough about the information, like the area, to have access to a journal. I know you all give a fuck about that, so thought I'd let you know.
I'm paying fucking attention, all right?
I know. All right. So you guys head to the Black Veil Market, and you see good old Kato Genji is there. He says, "Oh, well, look at this. You got more people with you than last time." And he eyeballs Rumple. Big surprise. Lucky for all of you, I anticipated this. So if you have an extra 200 gold, I have extra slips.
Yeah. All right. Give him 200.
All right.
I'm like squeaking like crazy.
Yeah. He hands out a pass to each of you. And he says, "Now, if any of you have a queasy stomach or I would say the ethos of a paladin, you may want to rethink going in there. You're going to see some shit today that you're probably not going to be okay with. And I highly advise any of you to refrain from doing anything that you feel is just or right. Because it's not going to go over well in there. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Aside from that, you don't know me, I don't know you. This is the last we'll speak to each other.
What's your name again?
That's what I like to hear. He walks down a hallway, or alleyway, I mean. You guys all stand out in front of this giant warehouse. You see occasionally someone will walk up to it, look around, rap on the big ass double doors.
What are they rapping? Like old school rap?
No, like knocking on it. That's what that means.
Musical lock.
Yep. And you guys are sitting around beating your dicks. What are you guys doing?
I'm in a pocket.
Following Kato.
Well, no, he already left.
Oh.
He just told us to go in.
Yeah, he said go in there. Go fuck off. I don't know you.
Well, I'm gonna go walk on in.
All right, you walk up
Yeah,
to the
I wanna go
building.
in.
You're standing in front of this large set of double doors in front of this warehouse. You can feel eyes upon you from all sorts of directions.
You know, I thought I'd be able to be comfortable with a whole bunch of mask agents watching me. I'm not. All right, well, I'm gonna continue walking into the black market.
The doors
Just
are
hear
shut.
from your pocket. Just hear from the pipe.
What's that?
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
I'll open the doors. I mean, is there someone guarding it?
Damn, did you not listen to shit I said? You guys saw somebody knock on the doors.
Oh,
supposed to be listening?
I'm trying to set a mood here, yo. All right, so you see this little like slide window open up, and you can see a raven masked individual on the other side. It says, "Tickets, please."
I'll hold up my ticket or anybody else's who gave them to me.
All right, he reaches through the opening, like grasping for all the tickets. Does anybody not give him a ticket?
I'll give him.
Alright, you guys give up all your tickets.
Like a goalie hole?
No, it's not that small. You know how hard it would be to like jam your hand through, through a glory hole?
I wouldn't know.
Like trying to like fit two fingers through there. There, just pinch them in there. What do you mean you wouldn't know? Do you know what a glory hole is?
I wouldn't know. I've never been to one.
I mean, it's big enough for a dick. That's about it. All right.
You know, if you're in the blue belt, the glory holes are much larger.
All right. So the door opens up, and to your surprise, like you expect to see this big ass open warehouse, but nope. It looks more like a closet, and there's a spiral staircase that descends down into darkness. In front of you is a man wearing a really elaborate looking kind of masquerade mask in the likeness of a raven. He reaches up on the wall and pulls off a lantern, and as he's pulling it away, the light shines around the room, and you see there are thousands of tiny bird skulls that all glow with a blue flame that mark the way down the spiral stairway. And he, without a word, starts walking down the spiral staircase.
Guess we'll follow him.
All right.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
As you start walking down, the feeling down here is cold. Your skin starts to stand up on end, or your hair on your skin does. Those of you that have hair, maybe not the bird. You see there are also looks to be ancient scripts on scrolls that have been tacked to the walls in some language that looks very old. As you get to the bottom, it opens up into a circular antechamber, and the place is crowded as fuck. This cacophony of noise like hits you right away as you come down into the room, and you can hear like coins jingling, murmurs. You hear some arguments going on here and there, and there are several rooms that branch out from this kind of circular chamber. On the far end of the circular chamber is another set of large double doors that have been opened, and there is a pair of individuals standing in front of those doors, dressed in some pretty gnarly looking armor. It's like, let me just set the stage here. This whole room is like barely lit to begin with. It's very like dim, and their armor is almost pitch black, like you can't even see it. So what do you guys do? You're kind of standing at the base of the stairs here.
I'm going down.
Okay, you step away from the stairs.
Yeah.
The usher, he steps in front of you a little bit, and for the first time you notice as you step in, just to your left, there's a big countertop, or a table rather, almost like a bar, and behind it there are several more of these raven-masked individuals, and one of them says, no weapons, please place the weapons on the counter and we will give you your reclaim tickets. And he also pulls out a large box and sets it down on the bar top. Along with your weapons, you will leave your names, your identities, and you will wear these masks for your own safety. And he slides the box forward, opening it. Inside you
Wait,
see...
but I have weapons to sell here.
He says, then you will need to fill out these forms. You will not be able to sell them on this day. And he pulls out... Do you read?
No.
Okay. So he pulls out some documents and slides them forward, and it just looks like a bunch of fucking gibberish.
I read Right Common, so I can do the documents because I got weapons to sell too.
Yeah, it looks like it's just auction, fucking... What do you call it? Like auction entry forms. You write out basic information of what you're trying to sell, and they will contact you with a lot number. Looks like it's got like a 24-hour wait list, depending on the item.
Okay.
And give me an intelligence check, actually.
What if I'm not smart?
You notice at the bottom of it are several check boxes. One says people, place, information, things, and other.
Would I be able to read that in my
for
mouth
what I'm
form
trying
in
to
the front of his
sell?
pocket?
That's on the auction paperwork.
Yeah, you can still read in a mouse form. What was that, Eurelis?
So that was on the auction paperwork for the weapons that we were doing.
It's at the bottom of the form, and it's like in small print says categories of sold goods.
But there was nothing for weapons?
It said items, people, places, things, and other.
Would I be able to read it?
Item.
Yeah.
I'll check the
Do I need to roll, or do I just read it?
You just read it. It's more just about him noticing it.
So for me, I notice people.
Yeah, I'll check the box for items for both of us.
All right.
As I fill out the forms.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you role play filling out a form. So you fill out the form.
Watch him have a Google Doc ready for me to fill out.
Yeah, exactly. Sign this.
The Google Doc link to the journal.
Okay, we're not going that hard in the paint. All right. So you guys fill out some information, and Oh, so also at the bottom of the form is estimated value of the items. You need to pen that in, and it says that there is a 15% auction fee whether the item sells or not.
So we have to leave these items here for them to like sell them.
Yes, and you have to pay upfront whether the item sells or not.
All right, can I use this?
You know how auctions work, bro?
No.
Think
Well,
that
shit.
shit's free?
But I think underground auctions would probably work similar to that.
Can I use my amazing new skill that I've been dying to use called appraising to appraise these weapons properly and
absolutely. So that is a secretive roll because you always think you know how much they're worth. So drop that shit in the tower and tell me which item you're trying to appraise.
For now, I'm gonna try to appraise the long spear +1.
Mm-hmm.
Blind GM roll.
Blind GM roll. Okay.
But I don't have to do the armor pieces, right? Because this is just all for weapon, and then the armor stuff.
You're trying to come in here and sell some basic ass armor?
No, the boots.
Oh, the boots. Well, you still got to. Yeah, each individual item needs to be appraised.
Okay. Well, I'll appraise the boots for Hojo.
Okay. Are you just rolling a d20?
I'm using the appraise skill.
Why am I not seeing? Oh, I see why. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong screen. You're good.
Don't scare me, man.
I got two screens open and I'm looking at the player's screen. Like, why am I not seeing your results? Oh, because I'm retarded. I'm supposed to be looking at the DM screen.
And I had 2 of those spears, so they'll probably.
I mean, yeah, you could venture a guess that their, enchanted quality is the same and their craftsmanship is similar, so you think they're worth about the same amount. All right.
Lastly, is there anything else that anybody has that's magical that they're trying to sell here that I need to appraise?
I can't talk right now. I'm a mouse.
All right, I guess we'll go with that for now and see how it works out.
All right,
always come back.
we'll get together.
Yeah, I'll put that stuff up, but we'll get together later.
Yeah,
I want to get the flaming longsword and the boots.
Let's do this. So because we're running out of time here for the appraising, we can text this out later, and we can even do the rolls for the appraisal later if you guys want to sell more items.
The naughty Nalga's up there.
Yeah, the naughty Nalgas. That thing is so good. I can't believe none of you use it.
I know, it's painful.
It really
not strong enough.
I don't have the proficiency to use it. I'd have to train myself to learn that weapon.
Do it.
And I'm already missing as is.
I have shit strength.
That's why.
Plus,
the naughty Nalgas is made for people that have fucking weak ass arms.
Should I be using that?
Just take that then.
I mean, you could, but you're probably not going to use it over your katana. So
it's kind of made for you, Hojo. I mean, it has a critical cure wounds or something like that.
Yeah, it was initially made for a flying samurai, or a female samurai, one of the two, because they're both supposed to use light weapons. Anyways, let's move on here. As you guys are milling about, you finish filling out your forms, and then what?
I'm gonna ask the people at that counter. Are there any information brokers around that we can talk to?
Plenty. But I'm not going to talk to you about them. Next! It fucking waves on some other individuals that come over. Also, they put masks out in front of you for anybody that wants to use them. You don't have to, but
is the majority of people using them?
Pretty much everybody in this fucking place is wearing cowls and masks. You couldn't identify anybody in here if you tried.
Yeah, I guess I'll put on a mask. Besides, it might help my calmliness.
Oh, god damn it. I just sprayed my fucking monitor with beer juice. I fucking set the bottle down and everything shot out of the top.
I mean, it's better than what you regularly wipe off
I
that
was gonna say
monitor
your
with,
monitor
right?
better be. You're probably used to that, right?
Nah, my
Waterproof?
monitors are clean, yo. I don't shoot anything on them.
Because you regularly clean them after visiting Pornhub.
Yeah, Pornhub's for fucking losers.
I couldn't do anything from my computer. Too much hacking and eyes on everything. I don't know. That's
All right,
scary.
where are we at here? So you guys fucking suit up, and then what?
I guess we're gonna look around. I'm gonna try to find someone that like looks like they bartering information.
Same.
I mean, there's a lot of bartering going on. You just gonna randomly walk up to some fucking.
I don't know. I'd like to try to do some sort of skill check.
Hey, Rumpel, how about you
What's-
use that amazing charisma?
What skills you got, bro? Tell me.
That's the problem. I don't think I have those skills. I think Rumpel's the one with all those skills. I can move silently.
Sounds like all these individuals that built characters for thievery and shit were not ready for this.
No.
God damn it,
It's
I
like
have
my
a good
first time
charisma
playing
too, and
Rogue,
I'm like
bro.
fucking in the mouse form.
None of you fuckers have information gathering.
Nope.
I know one person does, but he
What do
fell
I
asleep.
Yeah, I don't.
What do I have?
You guys are gonna have to explain to Huckleberry all this shit from like the last hour.
Oh,
Do I notice any like dark areas and where I could probably change if I needed to?
You mean
Like, go back to
literally
my
the
form?
whole room?
Okay, but like areas that aren't filled with people.
No, the whole place is crowded with people.
All right, so it'd be a high risk if I wild shaped.
You do notice that, hint, hint, a lot of people that are this area is like the foyer. There's a lot of people in here that are just kind of bullshitting, and there's like small transactions, but the majority of people are heading through the double doors on the other side of the room.
So then I kind of like within the pocket of your Ellis, I'm like kind of like pushing my head towards the area where I see that double doored room.
Hey guys, let's go towards those double doors.
And I squeak back. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Are you pulling on her hair up under her toque?
Right.
Driving her?
All right. So as you guys
In Ratatouille.
As you guys enter into this, through this fucking main set of doors, the whole place fucking just takes on a totally different feel. Now it looks like you're in a huge bazaar. There's tents set up. At the far end is this huge building with a balcony, and there is a tall, fucking completely cloaked individual with a mask on, and behind him is a large gong. And as soon as you all step in, this individual next to the gong just slams that shit with a big ass fucking mallet. And as soon as he does, the whole room goes quiet. And the auction begins, and you just see these random ass items starting to come out as he starts to bring them out. One of the very first one that he brings out is a writ of information for the price of 15,000 gold from one of the noblemen within Westgate. And any of you want to bid on that before I continue?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so we're not doing that.
Like, wait, like you can buy it's to buy information?
Yeah, the bidding starts at 15,000 gold.
Hey, Holla, do you think you can give me a loan?
I'm a mouse right now.
This is just the first auction. I'm just setting the stage here. But if
All
you
right,
want to try to bid,
I kind of, I'll turn my mouse head over to Hojo and be like, squeak, 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 shaking my head, squeak, squeak.
Okay, so this I'm just gonna kind of move this along. This goes on for a while. Some of these outlandish ass fucking auctions that are going off. Most of them are. It's really hard to tell what they are. They're like scrolls. You're kind of getting the sense that a lot of the shit that's bought here is information and contracts. And as this continues on, There's another gong. They do a gong between each fucking auction, and this individual says, "Lot 12, titled Reprisal in Flesh. Artist, anonymous. Medium, pain. Subject, Sindar, devotion of Joaquin." And you see this fucking this curtain open up behind him, and this huge wrought iron frame is pushed out with all these massive needles that have been pushed through various holes within the frame itself. They are impaling this woman who has been mostly flayed, and her arms are like, you know, shackled up towards the corners of the wrought iron frame, as are her ankles. She looks like she's alive, but she is not in good shape. And the figure continues. He says, "Still living." The mouth intones, and the open price, one favor of equal weight or 20,000 gold. The bidding starts now. And immediately,
And
like,
I'm
somebody
gonna
just...
say in mouse. I'm gonna say in mouse first. Fuck.
Yeah, somebody just spouts off 30,000 gold right off the bat, and the number immediately starts to go high.
I start tugging at Urelis.
You know,
Like,
oh, you sounds like you'd fetch a pretty good penny here. I mean, man, these Joaquin people. Oh, wait, this is the person you're looking for, aren't you?
I look at her, and in mouse I say, "Fuck yeah."
Well, I mean, I guess you could pay in a favor.
Do we know that Holler's trying to look for this woman?
Only Urelis knows.
I would have offered myself up as a favor, but I guess I don't.
Is there enough space that I can wild shape back as to regular without being noticed?
Sure.
All right, so
Well,
I just kind of
there's enough space that you could wild shape. I don't know about not being noticed. It's pretty crowded.
I mean, like underneath Urelis.
I mean, you're still going to become from a mouse to a human-sized individual. That's going to be hard to hide.
Yeah, people are gonna fucking notice.
Someone's going to notice that shit, yeah. You're in a fucking den full of really aware thieves and shit. But you do you, brew.
So, Hala, I think we should just, like, you know, wait until she's sold and find out who she's going to.
Sold! 150,000 gold pieces.
In mouse, I just say, "That's a lot of cash."
And you see this really skinny looking man, fully decked out in his robes and mask. Well, could be a woman. It's hard to say. The individual is skinny. Walks over, signs his name on something at the countertop in front of the auction house, and then walks away. And then they bring out the 13th lot, which is another contract.
Is the is that list easily accessible? That the person signed their name on, or is it like a book that someone's holding and then they take it back?
Oh yeah, there's fucking, like, you can see there are people guarding the area over in front of the auction house. Got these tall ass looking robe. Like, the problem is you can't really gauge how strong anyone is in this place. Everybody's dressed in fucking, like, shadowy ass robes and shit. You can't see any weapons, though you're damn sure, like, whoever is guarding this place absolutely has weapons. And none
I
of
just
you
want to see
do,
if I can
so...
get up to that book and see what the person signed their name as.
Out of game. If I knew Hala had better shit on her, he would follow as a mouse to this guy and cling on to him to follow him home. However, I don't think Hala has that chutzpah in game.
That's up to you. I'm not gonna, tell
I
you.
know. I look at Urelis and kind of squeak.
You're gonna have to do better than that, babe.
I need I need Hojo Mojo to make a wisdom check.
All right.
Yeah, bitch, I said your name. Make a wisdom check.
All right, so he's wise.
Hojo, you're just kind of looking around. I mean, you could give really two fucks about this situation. It sucks, but it feels like there's probably not much you could do about it. And then as your head is kind of just looking about all of these fucking dishonorable degenerates in this fucking place, you see what appears to be a feather falls out of the robed cuff of one individual who is reaching out for a token of something from another individual, and you immediately notice that the individual that had the feather fall out has Tengu hands. It takes whatever token it was handed and turns and walks underneath a pair of not banners, but like like kind of curtains. It walks through those, and you hear a door shut behind it, and you see the other individual. He kind of looks around, he or she, and then heads down a small passageway off to the side.
He doesn't see me though.
No, they don't seem to be really paying attention to anybody else. But we're gonna end right there for tonight, as you witnessed that. So hopefully you remember that for the week.
One last thing there. Will you allow me to do one last roll to see if I fail on a wisdom to see if I follow that guy who bought or not?
Are you in some sort of animal form, or what are we doing?
I am in a mouse form.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I will, if I save, I will stay in Eurelys's pocket. If I fail, I'm going to jump out and follow
Leaving
the
it
person.
to the dice. I like it.
Yep.
Good choice.
Okay.
I'm going to stay in her pocket.
All right, and one last thing, Rumpel, are you there?
Yes.
You hear this whirring sound between your eyes, and it's making your eyes water, and it seems to be getting louder and louder.
Not that damn
Okay.
quick.
And
Like the mask they're wearing, or just
it's just this whirring sound that keeps getting louder and louder and louder. Not the mask, but something is bothering you. And that'll be something else we deal with next week. Let's see, Bocephus, I need you to make a wisdom check for me.
Just 1 second. Let me pull that up here.
All right, Bocephus, you see that Mariko is fucking locked on to this individual that has walked down a narrow passageway. She's just watching that fool super intently. And her hands are hovering near her wakizashi.
Oh, well, she wouldn't have him.
What's that? Oh,
she wouldn't have him. No.
She does not have the wakizashi. Sorry, she's like hovering where they should be, and then she looks down like, oh shit. You can see her fingers are twitching and shit. And then I think
psychic blades like Psylocke.
Yeah, that's everybody. Huckleberry's asleep. Unfortunate. So we're gonna end there for tonight. I do want to mention real quick, and I'll put out a reminder. I got a couple dates where we will not be playing. One of them is gonna be the 18th of June. Mark your calendars.
Day before Juneteenth.
That's right. I'm taking I'm taking that. I have to go to San Francisco that night for a performance, and then.
Oh shit! Hey, I'm gonna ask you for details. Maybe I can stop by and check it out.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
All right.
And then I have one actually next week. I'll let you know about that one too. And
nice.
we have a second one on July 2nd. I will not be available. I'm teaching that night. So 4th of July week and Juneteenth week. So enjoy your holidays. Those should be easy dates to remember. Aside from that, I will see you guys next week. And with that, turn off the record.